Hello and welcome to part 4. So today we're going to be dealing with the last boiler room. In this boiler room there's only 3 single-ended boilers, so it should go a lot quicker than the previous one. The boilers are just a touch longer than the ones in the previous room, because obviously there's only 3. So yeah, should be a relatively easy part. And most importantly, of course, no annoying guy on the back street being really loud. So no interference this video, hopefully. So the first thing we're going to deal with is the funnel casing. I said in the previous part that you could just get on with it. Well, you could do, really, but I forgot that I dealt with it in this part. That's the great thing to having 2 ships on the go. I can't always remember what I've done. You're just bringing it down by an extra block, that's all. Forgive my little mistake. They are bound to happen. Easy enough to fix though. I mean, obviously as well, if you've done this already, then it's a nice easy start to the video where you can just sit and do nothing and drink your coffee or tea or whatever it is you're drinking. Just bring these down as well. See, I didn't show you how to do this bit in the last bit, so in the last part. So it's good that I at least showed you on this one. You'd be just bringing the whole thing down by 1, that's all. Easy enough. So I released a video a few days ago announcing a new tutorial in regards to the Titanic. It's to do with the rigging. It's going to be on Brett's channel, so I just thought I'd mention that. Just in case you missed the video or whatever, go and subscribe to his channel. I'll leave a link in the description of this video to Brett's channel. He's going to be doing a tutorial for the rigging on the Titanic, because people have been asking for it. All I can say is I'm glad I'm not doing that one. I really am glad I'm not doing the rigging tutorial. But yeah, go subscribe to his channel if you don't want to miss it, if you want the rigging and stuff on your Titanic. So that's that dealt with now. So hopefully no more adjustments to the funnel casings. Next you're going to take these 2 decks out like we did in the last compartment, because the decks don't run through. So we'll just take these out really quickly. That's that side done. Yeah, this one should go a lot quicker than the last one because there's only 3 boilers to deal with. So that also means less part work as well. Same design, they're just longer. Okay, so that's them decks out, and that's the funnel casing dealt with as well. So you're going to drop down. So coming from the boiler room that you did last, the door, again, is going to be directly in front of it on the other side, and that's going to lead into the engine room. So if you come back to this doorway, we're going to do the coal bunker again. So it's light grey concrete. You're just going to take it off to the sides, then bring it out by 1 there. And then the same on the other side as well. Just like that. And then you're just going to fill it in. Lots of filling in. Thankfully I decided to use World Edit. I don't always have things to talk about, that's the difficult thing when you're on your own. Talking over videos and stuff, you don't always have anything in particular to talk about. So I'm glad that I'm like using World Edit and stuff, because it reduces the time that I have to just sit and try and talk about anything. I don't have any gossip or anything like that, so all I've got really is the video itself, and if I'm just doing something that doesn't require a lot of direction, it makes it a bit difficult. I do miss Will, because we'll have filled this video with banter if he was here. So you want to bring those out by 2 there. and then take them off to the sides. Exactly the same as the previous room. And again, before you top these off, you can fill it with coal if you like. Entirely up to you. I don't know why I decided to miss that middle block out. There we go. Realised what I was doing. So there we go. Remember to fill it with coal if you want. Just had to order myself a new mouse. I guess that's something I could talk about. I have gone through yet another mouse. Since I started doing these tutorials, I've had to replace my mouse like twice. It's a bit ridiculous now. So I've got a new mouse coming tomorrow because the current one is now like missing clicks and stuff. It's like I'm trying to click on something and it's not registering, which is no good when I'm trying to record tutorials. I need it to click. So yes, I've had to order a new mouse. It's quite smart as well, actually. I'm looking forward to it. Right, so that's your coal bunker. There isn't a coal bunker on the other side because it was just single-ended boilers. So you're literally just going to wall off the rest of the room with your grey concrete, your light grey concrete, or whatever it is that you've decided to use. Lovely. Nice and quick. Got to love World Edit. Yeah, I am getting there with the World Edit now. I think I've managed to pick it up quite well. I still can't do major like copy and pastes and flips and whatever. I still haven't mastered that yet, but just mastering this is like a huge help for the tutorials. Because I either had to just fill it all in on screen or I had to cut parts out because I had to fill the whole thing in. So there you go. That's your room now. So next we're going to deal with the boilers. So again, you're going to want your deep slate stuff. So the full block and the stairs. Iron trapdoor, the lever, and netherite, and a flint and steel. Just so we've got everything we need, and the water bucket. There we go. I don't think we need anything else. Okay, stone stairs. Why did I pick out stone stairs? I don't know why I picked out stone stairs, there must be a reason. We'll find out. Okay, so again, leading from the last boiler room, come to your doorway. From these stone bits here, the block in front, 3 block gap, and on the 4th one is where you place your blocks down for your boilers. Okay, so you've got one down already. It's an additional 13, so there should be 14 long altogether. Considerably longer than the last ones, but I had to fill the room up with something. Okay. 5 block gap, and then your next boiler. And then an additional 13 blocks down the side. Here we go. Fill it in the middle. And next we'll do the last one. So again, it's a 5 block gap, and then your next boiler. And then it's 14 long altogether. Lovely. fill it in the middle. Okay, so that's where the layout for them is. Okay, so same design as before. So one out there, and then 3 up, and then 1 back in, 3 on the top, 1 back out there, 3 down, and then 1 there. So same layout as the previous room. We'll do this side now. 1 out, 3 up, 1 back in, 3 over the top, 1 down, 3 down, and then 1 there. Okie dokie. Same again. 1 out, 3 up, 1 back in, 3 over the top, 1 down there, 3 down, and 1 there. One out there, 3 up, 1 back in, 3 over the top, 1 back down that way, and 3 back down that way, and then 1 there. I hate repetitive stuff. Okay. 1 out, 3 up, 1 back in, 3 over the top, 1 back down here, 3 there, and 1 back in. Last one. 1 out there, 3 out there, back in, 3 over the top, 1 back down, 3 back down, and then 1 there. Okay, so all that's done now. So the back ones, the back part of the boilers, they're just filled in. There's no openings or anything because it's all single-ended in this room. So it's only going to be this side that has like the openings and stuff. So it's 1 there, and 1 there. Obviously the back is just filled in. Just like that. Yeah, I suppose you could do all 3 while you're here. Saves time, doesn't it? So I hope you're all enjoying the tutorial so far and finding it easy enough. And I also hope that you actually just like the way it looks as well, because it has been quite difficult, this one. There's not really many pictures of things, and the deck plans have been just really horrible to deal with. So I do hope you like it. We've tried to get it as accurate as we can, but I can say right now it's not 100%. But we've tried. That's all you can do really, isn't it? You're just gonna fill your sides in there. Looks like I'm trying to do all 3 at the same time. That'll probably end up saving a load of time actually. If you do all 3 boilers at the same time. Should save quite a chunk of time there. Okay, so next what we'll do is we'll put our nether rack in. There goes my voice again. So you punch that bottom one out so you can get it in there and set them on fire. And the same again here. There we go. One last one. There we go. Oh, that's that bit dealt with now. And we'll put our trapdoors on. the lever in the middle. There we go. That's that dealt with. Oh, right, so we'll just bring it up on the sides as well, and then we can do the inside bit with the water and stuff. Best to not fill it entirely in, just to make it a bit easier. There we go. So this bit's going to go just above the flames. You're just going to fill the whole thing in. I mean, this is extra detail. It's optional. You don't have to do this if you don't want, but you might as well. I mean, why not? You're here to build like an interior, so I would think that you would want every little bit of detail you can get. Okay, let's just do the same again on this side. There we go. And then you can just fill it in. And that will be one boiler dealt with. I think what I'm going to do is I'm not going to cut it and I'm not going to speed it up ridiculously, but I might speed the video up a touch because it's pretty easy to do and it'll reduce the size of the video as well. So yes, I'll just speed it up slightly. There's like all these boilers, they're all the same. It's all the same design and stuff. So it just makes the video unnecessarily long, especially at the speed that I was going. Which is fine if you've got something to talk about or someone to talk to, but it just winds up being really boring otherwise. You can still see what's going on, like the water in the top, and then just fill the tops in when you're done there. Okay, and then the last boiler. So let's fill the sides in first. And then put this in for your water to sit on. The line down the middle, and then your water. There we go. And then just fill in the top. Like so. And we're back to normal speed. So that saved a couple of minutes, didn't it? And technically I still showed you what to do. I've just speeded it up a bit. Okay, so we're going to do the stairs now, like we did before. I've just remembered what I got the stone stairs for. It's the coal bunker. Yes, how could I forget? So we need to put the little hatches on the coal bunker yet, don't we? Here we go. So you're going to do this on all the boilers. So like we did before. and on the top. I think it was Cadet who showed me to do how to do this, but to put the stairs on and stuff. Because as I've said before, I didn't actually do this on the Titanic. I think I put carpet there instead. Whereas this actually rounds it off a lot nicer. There are a few things on Titanic I probably would do differently now. Now that I've gained a little bit of experience. And especially seeing the level of detail going into Queen Mary as well. It's opened my eyes a little bit to all the detail that we could have gotten into Titanic, but didn't. But you've got to understand, when me and Will first did Titanic, the interior, it was never supposed to be for a tutorial. It was just something for us to do during lockdown and stuff, because couldn't see anybody. So I thought, well, we'll try and break the boredom. I got Will to get a PS4, managed to talk him into it. And the first thing he said he wanted to do was Titanic and the interior, which I called him crazy for. But no, we ended up enjoying it, and it was good. Obviously then the tutorial got requested, and here we are. It ended up being the direction my channel took. So yeah. So you want to do this on the back of the boilers, so they're not so flat. So the third block down from the top, and then one block gap, and then do it again there, just for a little bit of extra detail. I don't like to just leave them flat. There we go, nothing special, but there you go. And obviously round the front as well. I didn't do this initially because I was having trouble with water for some reason. There you go. And then the last one. That is, for now, the boiler's done until we do the part work. For now, we're going to do the hatches into the coal bunkers. So to the side, you want the fourth block again, and then the fourth block again. And then you're going to use your stone stairs just to give it a bit of depth. And then the lever. The way I do the levers, they're always going towards the door, if that makes sense. If you're wondering what side to put them on and stuff, I always have them going towards the door. I didn't say that in the last part, I probably should have done. Not that it really matters, it's entirely up to you where you want to put them. So we'll just do the same here. Fourth one again, and the fourth one again. Just put your coal in. Levers, whatever. I never know how to pronounce that, to be honest. There we go. Then do your stone steps. There we go. And that's that done. Okay. So the next thing is going to be the part work. We're going to make a cut here, and then when we come back, the layout for the part work will be in, and we'll crack on. Okay, so as you can see, the layout's in. But the first thing we're going to actually start with is the ladders on the side again. So they're just going to attach to these walls here, and you can just take them all the way up to the next deck. So you've got one there, and then one there, and then one here, and then another one there. Okay. So next as well is going to be the walkways. And again, they're on the very top of the 6th block, down from the top. And just take it around for now. And then we'll edit the rest in later. It's just so you've got your basic placement for your walkways. So on the 9th block there, just bring it out by 1. Okay, by 2. And then 5 gap, and then bring it out by an extra 2 again. And they'll just eventually run through the middle of the part work, like in the previous room. So once you've got all that in, we'll just deal with this real quick. So just run some rail up there. I'm going to do this on all of the ladders. There we go. I mean, like I said, I've no idea what these boiler rooms look like. No way of knowing because there's no pictures. So this is like just kind of improvised a little bit. So if you want to do yours slightly different, that's fine, because this isn't historically correct, I will say. I mean, there were 3 single-ended boilers in here, and in the previous one there was 6 double-ended boilers. That is correct, but the actual look of it, the layout, is made up. Okay, so here we go. We will start with the boiler on the left. So you're going to want to start with a stairs block. Okay, and at the very top of your boiler, that top block, you want some upside down stairs. And then on top of that you want a full block. And then you want a slab on top of that. Okay. And then a full block there and there. Okay. Then behind that you want 2 rows of full blocks. And then slabs. And on the second block up, behind this one, you want full blocks, 2 rows of full blocks. And then just here you want slabs. And on top of that, a row of full blocks. And then on top of that you want slabs. And then you want 2 rows of full blocks. Just like that. And then here you want slabs. And on top of that, a row of full blocks. And then stairs on top of that, just like that. And that's that bit dealt with for now. So we'll do the same again. So the top block of your boiler, you want some upside down stairs. And then a row of full blocks. And then a row of slabs. And then 2 rows of full blocks. And then another 2 rows of full blocks. Then on top of that you want slabs. And then from the second block up you want 2 rows of full blocks. And then on here you want slabs. And then a row of full blocks. And then slabs. And then you want 2 full rows of blocks. Just make sure that the top block is overlapping like that. Okay, then you want slabs. And then a row of full blocks. And then stairs. We'll leave that one there for now. So the last one to deal with. In a moment, when I decide to move. I never know why I've paused, maybe it's like a phone call or something. Any second now. Any second, there we go. Okay, last one. So stairs on the top block, and then a row of full blocks, and then slabs. And behind that you want 2 rows of full blocks. Okay, and then another 2 rows of full blocks, and then slabs on top of them. On the second block up you want 2 full block rows. My brain's dying again. And then you want slabs here, and then a row of full blocks, the slabs on top of those. Okay, and then 2 rows of full blocks again, and then slabs. Then a row of full blocks, and then the stairs. And then we will deal with the rest that all of that's connected to in a moment. Okay, so come to the back of this one here, and the slab that's at the very bottom there, you want to add another one in front of it, and then on top of that 2 full blocks, and then underneath follow it up with 2 more slabs there, and then 2 more slabs there, and then on top of those 4 blocks, those 4 slabs that you've just put, you want to put 2 full blocks on top of each one, just like that. Okay, and coming down here, the block above the slab you want upside down stairs, and then on top of that full blocks, and then slabs on top of that, and then here you want slabs, then on top of that full blocks, and then a full block here, then slabs on top of that, then you want a slab here, and then a full block on top of that, and that's that for now. Do the same on this side. So the slab at the very bottom here, you want to add another slab in front of it, 2 blocks on top, then underneath you want another 4 slabs, just like that, and then on top of those you want full blocks, 2 rows of full blocks. There we go. And then on this bottom block here you want upside down stairs, and then 2 full blocks on top of those, and then slabs, and then slabs there, full blocks, and then next to that you want full blocks again, then slabs, and then slabs here, and then full blocks. Okie doke. That's that. Now to deal with the middle bit. Okay, so from the back of your boiler, you're going to need to count in. That's from the back, not the front. I believe that's the 7th block. And on your 7th block you need some upside down stairs, like that. And then on the other side as well. Just like that. Okay. And we're pausing again. So, you want 1 row, 2, 3, 4. So this is 4 rows up so far. Okay. So it'd be 5 rows. 6. So it's 7 rows up altogether. 7 high. It should bring you up to the bottom of your funnel casing. Like that. And then we just need to deal with these bits here. So joining that slab there, you want upside down stairs. And then a full block on top of those. And then stairs again. Just like that. Lovely. And then the same here, joining onto the slab, you want the upside down stairs. And then a full block on top of that. And then stairs. Okay. And then just the back bit to deal with. So from the middle bit here, you just want to bring it up by, was that 7? I think that was 7. And then a stair piece on top. Stairs there. And then slabs. And that's your part work dealt with. Thank God. Thank God that's done with. So the last thing we're going to deal with obviously is going to be the walkways now. And then we'll be done. Obviously you've got switchboards again in here. Like the previous room. We are nearly there. Thank God. Right. So you already had all this marked out already. So you're going to bring it out by an extra 1 on the sides. Just to bring it out, make it a bit thicker. It's not very fun working with trapdoors, but there you go. Obviously we'll make this bit a little bit thicker as well because of the switchboard and stuff. But we're nearly there now, guys. Got myself all confused. Yeah, bring it out by the extra block there as well for the sake of the rails. Did I even do the other side properly? I don't think that I did. Yeah, we already had this marked out, so I'm not sure why I'm counting it in again. But yeah, these go through your part work. Through the middle of your part work. just like that. And then you're going to do the same again here. Nearly there now, guys, nearly there. And then the same there. Then this middle bit here, we're going to need to make that a little bit thicker as well. So I'll bring it out by 2 there. Okay. And now it's a case of doing the rails. No, I didn't do the other side. I didn't think I had. I was like, why can't I do this properly? Yeah, because I didn't finish it off. There you go. Right. Now we can do the rails. There we go. I'm double checking everything now. Right, yeah, you might have to put an extra one there as well, for the sake of the rails. Kept getting stuck on the part work. There we go. So obviously the walkway isn't as thick in this one, but never mind. It's a walkway nonetheless. There we go. I think you'll find the engine room quite pleasant to do as well. It's got a nice little bit of detail in there, but it's not over the top difficult either. See, when it came to the reciprocating engine room on the Titanic, I was absolutely dreading it. But this one, I'm not dreading it at all, because it's simple, but it's a good design at the same time. So that's all your walkways done. So we'll just deal with this switchboard. Very, very simple to do, and then we'll be all done for this part. So the middle bit there, you want 3, and you want them 3 high as well, so 3 by 3, and then a gap, and then these, there you go. And then you want a lever in the middle, levers through the middle there, and one there, and then the rest is buttons. There we go. And then you should put some grindstone in the middle. Yes, thankfully I remembered that. Just to give it a bit of extra detail. Just makes it look all electrical and shit. Right, that's it. That's your boiler rooms finito. All done. Thankfully. So now you can just put the top on. And put your ceiling on. Obviously I'm not going to do that in the video. I'm just going to leave it for you to do. Just leave the next bulkhead exposed so that you don't get confused. And the next room is going to be the engine room. So I hope you followed along okay. If you have any problems, let me know in the comments and I'll get back to you. I will catch you in part 5, and thank you for watching.